Yes, sorry this video is coming late. Arsenal Club Brugge. I don't know what gave Club Brugge the impetus to challenge Arsenal. Yes, in a match where in fact, some matches they just need to look at it and say, there's no need for us to play this game. Do you forfeit the defeat or not? I think that's just the way they should be looking at matches, because I don't even see any need. Yes, I gave this game a 3-0. Whenever I give you score, just write it down somewhere. I gave it a 3-0. You can see the 3-0. I say they will beat this club, they will mess them up. But since Club Brugge is at home, we just give them some, kind of like respect. So I gave them 3-0, respectfully gave them to lose 3-0. And that's what they did. Because if Arsenal was at home and they played this game, it would have been 5-0, 5 plus. 5 plus, nothing, no additional subtraction, 5 goals plus. And we know that we know, and I know, and everybody knows that's the truth. Yes, because Club Brugge cannot challenge Arsenal in any way. They are not on the same level. They are not on the same league. In fact, they are not even doing good in their own league. Not that they are not doing good. Like normally, Club Brugge is a club that usually challenge for their own title, but I think they are like 6 points behind or something like that. They are not really it like compared to Arsenal. Yes, just look at the Premier League. Look at the English clubs. Look at what they are doing. Look at Man City going to beat Madrid at what's it called, Bernabeu, 2-1. Beating them, messing them up. As in La Liga teams, I don't even understand. No, all the English teams that have faced La Liga teams in the Champions League, the English teams have demoralized them. From Villarreal, Atletico Madrid, even Atletico Bilbao to Barca and Real Madrid. Premier League have taken over. Gone are the days where you'll be facing a Madrid or you'll be facing Barca and you'll start shivering. Gone are the days. Now, they will say, bring them on. We are ready to face them. Yes, very, very impressive performance from Mika to that side. I saw the game and I was like, wow, it's a walkover. I was even watching I wanted to watch this game obviously, but Madrid Man City is a game that everybody always love to watch. So I watched Arsenal game a bit. I can watch my Madrid game. I watched Arsenal game. Well, then I was already on live score, waiting to know who is scoring and who is not scoring. So anytime I see a goal beep and I'm on the wrong match, I'll just switch to the other match to know what's happening. Yes, so 3-0, just clean. I don't know. Flawless victory. We call it flawless. If you're a Mortal Kombat fan, you know what flawless means. Yes, flawless victory. They messed them up. No, score me, I score you, or don't score me, I don't score you. Arsenal just took a clean slate. And it's also very, very important to note that Arsenal without a lot of players. Yes, and it was crazy of Arteta to start both Merino and Gyökeres. It's like playing your only two main strikers. I was expecting Gabriel Jesus to start this game, to be honest. Yes, I was expecting him to start the game, not coming as a sub, start the game, so that give others rest and give it kind of game time. But he didn't. He said he put his two, should I say, informed strikers or two best strikers right now to start. Yes, it is not what we are expecting. Yes, we are expecting one. At least rest Merino for us, because if Merino goes here to get injured, and you cannot rely on Gyökeres to give you your goals. Gyökeres is good. He's a striker. He will always stop the front line and do what he can do. But relying on him to give goal, like personally, I prefer Merino to start the top line position. I know Arsenal fans also prefer Merino because this guy is on form. Like, what are you talking about? Someone is on form. So I think most of Arsenal fans would prefer him to start the top line position. Then Gyökeres will be assisting from coming, from the bench to do one or two things. But Merino in that top line is something else, and everybody knows this. He might be all joggy and jokey, and but the results are there. The stats are there. The guy provides. He scores and he assists in that position. So you risking him in the midfield is crazy. I think some players had injuries. Yes, we can also look at that. And the back line, even Calafiori, we thought was going to be featuring. Like I told you in the pre-game, he had an injury. We are not very, very sure. Then I saw Max Dorman injured. So like, what happened to this guy? Did he fall sick in training or something? A lot of injuries now coming to us now, and they will hope. Anyway, their next game is Wolves. So come on. Like during the pre-game of that game, anyway, we'll talk about that game in the pre-game. Like, what are Wolves going to do? What can they do? What would they do? They are losing. They are down. Yes, the only challenge for Arsenal now is they've not really stayed in a position. Like, they've been winning. Yes, don't get me wrong, they've been winning, but they've not stayed in that position of winning. You understand? For example, a team like Barca have been winning in their league, and I think they're like 5 to 7 points clear. right now. So they have been winning. They lost some games, one or two games, but most of their games they've won them. So coming to Arsenal now, Arsenal have been winning the Premier League, but they are just 2 points on top. They've not really gone far, and this is what is worrying Arsenal fans. They are like, deja vu. The same thing that used to happen to us has started happening to us. When it comes to December, January, we don't get over the line. We don't get more points to keep us in that first position till the league ends. You understand? So they are it's a kind of fear factor now for Arsenal, and it will also affect the players. That why are we losing again? Why are we dropping points again? The morale who has dropped. That's why he had to go strong to win this particular game. So the morale will be coming up a bit. Then also win the Wolves game. You know, the Wolves is an easy game to win, obviously. But Arsenal fans will be looking at it and saying, this is not what we expect, because they expected to be. They've been winning. You understand? How many games now? Arsenal fans say 18 games unbeaten in the Premier League. I say no, it's not 18 games. We have not played up to 18 games in the Premier League. So I corrected him. I said I think it's like 15 games played in the Premier League, and we are not unbeaten in those 15 games. So I say maybe other competitions you add there, you get 18. But in the Premier League itself, you've been playing, but you've not done so spectacular, in the sense that you have not given the gap you're supposed to be giving. That's the problem now for Arsenal. 2 point gap is nothing. You can lose 2 point gap by drawing a game. If you draw any game and City wins, you have come down, because you just get 1 point. City will get 3, and then the goal difference is crazy, because City, people are on the same goal difference now. That's why if you draw and they win, they will pass you, because with one goal they will just pass you. You understand? Then you will not be maybe Villa will not be like 1 point, because Villa have some good games so that they can use to top up their points. You understand? So I don't really know. Yes, this season was supposed to be Arsenal's season. I mean, every season Arsenal fans say the season is their own, but let's just give it to them this season, because we have seen a lot of improvements. Because other seasons by now, they used to drop more points by now, normal. But this particular season, they improved a bit and being solid, more solid defensively. But no matter how solid you are, you will concede a goal. Just take it like that from an experienced player. Yes, no matter how solid you are, you concede. One team will lead to one team. Yes, you concede a goal. So just prepare your mind to score goals. That's one thing in football. Prepare your mind to score goals. Because apart from defending, you have to defend very well, obviously. But prepare your mind to score goals. Because one team might lead to another team. Even an own goal exists. You can collect own goal. So I think that's why Arsenal fans are a bit scared, but they should not let their guard down. Yes, if they know they can go for this, they should put everything and go for it. Yes, so deja vu. Deja vu. Happen to them. I think they have been brilliant. They have been impressive. They deserve their applause. But if they slip up a bit, it's going to be terrible for them. And you look at also a roll of games and possibility of them dropping form. Maybe playing like, I think in 10 days they played 7 games in 10 days. I don't know if it's the same thing, because Liverpool played 7 games in 10 games, and Arsenal and Liverpool are almost in the same competition. So they played 7 games in 10 days, which is crazy. So there'll be a drop of form. We expect, the coach, the players to be able to put in some players into the squad. Like, I wonder why he's leaving one area on the bench. I know he wants to go strong and win this Club Brugge game, but you need to put in some of these players on the bench so they come and impact the game. I'm doing so many analysis on on different things. Yes, let's just focus on the game, and we have done that. So thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and comment. Let me know what you think about the game. Like I said, my scoreline worked, so I think I deserve my own apples today. Yes, people should clap for me. So then I'll be seeing you in the next one. So have a good day. Bye.